Hi everyone! Today I want to talk about a tricky problem I had when I was learning to answer some questions from the TOEFL test. This test has a type of question where you need to figure out if a sentence is talking about a person or a thing. When I first saw these questions, I felt a little bit confused because I couldn't always tell if the sentence was talking about a person or an object. It was like trying to solve a puzzle without knowing what clues to look for. When I read these questions, I thought I just had to understand the whole sentence, but I was reading too quickly and missed the little clues that can tell you if the sentence is talking about a person or a thing. Words like who are usually used when talking about people, while words like which or that often talk about objects. But I was skipping over these clues, so I kept getting mixed up. For example, let's look at this sentence. In the evening, he relaxes in front of the fire and writes long poems. When I first read a sentence like this, I would get confused. I didn't know if it was talking about a person or something else. But then I learned to look for clues. When I look at the sentence closely, I can see the clue word he. This is a pronoun that usually means a person, not a thing. We wouldn't say he to talk about a book or a chair. Instead, it is talking about someone, specifically a man. And then look at the verbs or action words like relaxes and writes. These are actions that people do, rela- like relaxing by the fire or writing poems. So the sentence must be talking about a person who enjoys relaxing and writing in the evening. After a few times missing these clues, I decided to slow down and check each sentence for specific words. I look for pronouns like he, she, or it, or they if it's about a person, and words like it if it's about a thing. I also watch for action words that only a person would do, for example, like writes, thinks, or smile. These little clues help me figure out sentences that used to be confusing. Now that I know uh, to look for these clues, I feel so much more confident. I practice with different sentences, reading them slowly and finding the clues to see if the sentence is about a person or a thing. It feels like I finally found all the pieces in the puzzle. I used to feel lost, but now I can see the big picture. Sometimes the answer is right there if you look closely, and don't worry if it's hard at first. With practice, it gets easier.